then your delusion regarding what is this reality, why am I chasing after pleasurable things, and I must have that, and I must marry that beautiful, why? All this delusion that you have about fulfilling your desires, and how you hope that when you marry the beautiful girl, things will be sorted out. They don't get sorted out. Ask anybody who's married a beautiful lady. So they carry on. Other issues arise, no end of them. And you say, oh God, that was a delusion. So moksha means mokshaya, end of delusion. And this doesn't happen easily. Only after getting tremendous beating, we just say, oh God, we were chasing after shadows. It didn't produce the result I was looking for. And when that maturity arises in any individual, he's ready now for the genuine search of what is his true nature. And the only way this ends is when you discover your essential nature is not what you thought it was. Essentially, you are the chip of the old block, the spirit. And when you don't believe in it, don't just think about it, don't just accept it, you actually experience it. Desires drop off. You become if you like, instead of being a slave of this world that around you, you become the master. This is called moksha. This is the aim of the Hindu life, to outgrow desires, outgrow this delusion that we're chasing after all our lives.
I was brought up believing that if you've done good deeds in this life, then you will be born again as a human being. Whereas if you've done bad deeds, then you'll, take birth as an animal or an insect. How does that tie in?
When people are angry with you, they say, because you are so naughty, you're going to become a dung beetle, and I'm going to step on you. That's highly unlikely, by the way. I'll tell you why. And why do we have such huge human population? 7 billion. They were started like a handful out of Africa, about 70,000 years. Why billion? What's happening? 7 billion. Where do they come from? All this. The answer is, life comes from the insect to the animal to the human. Huge amount of life flowing. The physical body we have is chiseled by natural selection. We agree with Darwin. But the stuff that's inhabiting this body and mind complex, is something that comes through reincarnation. So we say that huge amount of life force is coming into the human kingdom, and it's very happy here. He wants to stay around. Doesn't want to go again moksha. Just want to be born again and again, enjoy life, or keep thinking they're enjoying life. So there's huge population. So once you're in the human kingdom and you're tested the intellect, you see, this is the power of the human frame. We have the intellect, make sense of the world, put things into boxes and link them up. This is the power of intellect. Once you've tasted that, it's highly unlikely you're going to become a dung beetle. Highly unlikely. At the same time, we are very open, saying that if somebody behaves in such a brutal manner, he's a brute. He's operating like a brute. So he's just on the borderline of being promoted in the human kingdom. He may decide to slip back in and be a brute. But again, we say once he has tasted human life, he'll come back very quickly. So he may just go down for a little dip and then come back again to the human life. But going back to becoming a little bacteria and starting in somebody's nose is highly unlikely. So it's a very mature system. Once you're in the human kingdom, you kind of bob along here. And majority don't go back in the animal kingdom. And this is, again, another thing, be careful. They'll say, they sing bhajans in Gujarati. If you miss this human birth, you're going to start from scratch. You don't start from scratch. You've done enough scratching now. You are here now, and you want to carry on. So you bob along here. You will learn your lesson sometimes through hard times. But then that's how we progress.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.